that is extent report. In extent report, what we had done, we have added the extent report library. If you look at the previous project, so you can check it out, like here in my previous projects. What we have done, we have added this extent report dependency in our project, and then we have used the extent report library and we have created the utility. We have created the utility for the extent report. You can watch my previous lecture, and there I have in detail discussed about this utility. And then whenever we were writing our test scenario, we were adding the message to our report, and we were marking the status as pass or fail, and we were adding some messages for every step which we were executing. Now here in extent report, we were specifically using pass or fail as a status and marking the label. But when we are creating the Allure report, the we pass or fail is asserted by using the assertion. Like again, as we have discussed that in TestNG and Cucumber, they create their own report also. TestNG create its own report. TestNG report. Cucumber create its own report. But there we were not writing the status of pass and fail. But how it was identifying whether the test is pass or fail, there we have to use the assertion. So we were writing here, like when we were writing assert equal title expected, and if that particular assertion is pass, then it will report the test as a passed test. Otherwise, it will report the test as a failed test. So we were using the hard assertion and soft assertion, and using that particular assertion, we were marking our test as a passed test or failed test. Whereas when we were using the extent report, there we have to specifically mark the test as a pass or fail. There, even if I do not write the assertion and the test is failing, but I write pass, so in my report it will reflect as a passed test. Okay. Similarly, when we talk about the Allure report, there is one more library which we can add to my project, and that also creates the report diagram, statistics, etc., like the extent report. But there we do not have to write the message, and we do not have to write the status pass or fail. It is done through the assertion, like TestNG report, Cucumber report is generated by the use of assertions. So similarly in Allure report, according to my assertion, it will mark the test as a passed test or a failed test and generate the report. Now I am discussing the steps. How can you add the Allure report to your project? For that, I am having one previous project, which is a TestNG demo, which I have discussed before when we were discussing the TestNG. And there, what you have to do, you have to add the library dependency for the Allure. For that, what we have to do, we have to go to mymvnrepository.com. We have to go to our mvnrepository.com, and there you have to search for ALLURE Allure. And you have to, because it is a TestNG project, So you have to add the library for the TestNG. So you have to go for Allure TestNG, and then you can select the latest version, copy the dependency, and add it to your project, and save the project. The dependency will be added to your project. Okay. Now there is no need to create a utility. As I told you, it is according to the assertion that it will mark the test as a passed test or failed test. So you have to just add the dependency. No need to write any Java program as such, like I was writing in extent report. Neither you have to write some messages, etc. Okay, so it will take the steps and mark as a passed or fail accordingly automatically. Now the next thing which you have to do is you have to simply write your test case. Like here we have written a test case, and here I have just, to mark the test as a failed test, I have written assert.fail. No library I have added, simple. I have written my testing scenario, nothing, no labeling, no status. And when you execute your testng.xml file, if you see, I'll delete this because I have run this particular project previously. So I will delete this Allure result so that it will generate the result again. So I'm deleting it. Okay. So you have to just run this particular project. What I've done, I've just added the library and nothing else, and just run it. Okay. So it has executed the methods, and it has some failures and some skip. Now if you refresh your project here, if you refresh your project, so you see here I will get the Allure results from here. But these results which it has generated is not in the HTML format. So you cannot view it from here. Okay. So like in extent report, I was right clicking and I can directly view it in a HTML format. It generated the file in the HTML format. But in Allure, when I run my project, it will generate the Allure results, but I will not be able to view it in HTML format. But how to view it in HTML format? Now for that, what I have to do to view the results, what I have to do, I have to download the Allure library. So for that, you have to write download. If it is a Windows, then you have to write that download Allure for Windows. You will get this link. Install Allure report for Windows. Then you will see installation instructions on GitHub, or you will see latest Allure report release on GitHub. So install from the archive. So you can just click on it and you will get the archive from the GitHub, and you will get the assets, and from assets you can download this zip version, this one. Just click on it, this one, and it will download the zip version on your system. So I have already downloaded it. So you can look at my system in the downloads. This is the compressed zip version I have downloaded from the GitHub, and then you just extract it. I have this zip version and I have extracted it here in my C drive. And after extracting, you have to set the path up to the bin like we have done in Java and many other softwares. Just copy the path up to the bin, and after copying the path from the bin, you have to just go to your this PC, right click on this PC, properties, advanced system settings, environment variable, and in your path I have added this. So just add it into your path. Okay. And after you have added this into your path, now you can look at this particular report. How you can look this on this particular report? Now you have to copy the path of this particular project. So for that I have right click and click on the properties, and here you will find the location. You can go to the location of the project. This is the project location. Copy the path up to the location, Control C. Go to the command prompt, CMD. Go to the project location. Okay, this is the project location, and here you have to write the command ALLURE Allure space serve, 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 and it will check the results. So first of all you have to execute this particular project from the Eclipse or from the intelligent IJ. Then only it will generate the results, Allure results here. And then you can go to the command prompt, go to your project location and write this command Allure serve, and it will now generate the report. And you can also see where it has generated the report, to this location. Report successfully generated to this location. So it will generate the report at this location, and you can view this particular report, and it is same like the extent report. So you can check that number of steps, which tests are executed. Okay, admin test, which are pass, which are fail. So it is a very easy thing where you do not have to write the message, etc., and everything will be generated, and pass and failed will be dependent upon the assertion which you have added to your this thing, test case. Now another thing which I am showing to you is, you to close it, you can write Control C and exit it. Now one more thing I am showing to you is how to add the Allure report in a Cucumber project. So now when we were writing the TestNG, so I have added this particular pom.xml dependency for TestNG. It is Allure for TestNG. But if you are making a Cucumber project, then you have to add the another library. So when you are making a Cucumber project, you have to add Allure JUnit, because it uses the JUnit library Cucumber. So again, for that you have to go to your mvnrepository.com and write Allure JUnit. So you'll see, you will find this Allure JUnit 4, because I'm using JUnit 4 application. So just click on this Allure JUnit 4, and again same, go to the latest version, copy it and add it to your project. So I have added this Allure JUnit 4. Now one more important thing is, now which version of Cucumber you are using. Here we are using Cucumber 7. In my project I have added the Cucumber 7 library. So my Allure version and Cucumber version should be same. If they are different, then it will not work. So I have to add a library for the Allure for Cucumber 7. For that, again, you have to search for Allure Cucumber 7. You have to write this thing. Allure Allure Cucumber 7. If you are using 6, then you have to write Cucumber 6. If you are using 5, you have to write Cucumber 5. Okay. So I am writing Allure because I am using 7, Cucumber 7. And you will get this one, Allure Cucumber 7 JVM. This thing. Again, get the latest version, copy it, and add it to your dependency. So we have to add these two dependencies if I am making a Allure report in a Cucumber project. One is a JUnit 4, another is a Cucumber version 675 JVM. After adding the dependency in my runner class, if you so up till now in my plugin, I was creating the XML format report, I was creating the JSON format report, I was creating the HTML format report. Now I have to create the Allure report also. So you have to add in your plugin, you have to add one more plugin for the Allure report. So for that, after writing the comma, you have to add io.package name Chaumeta allure.cucumber version jvm dot and the Allure Cucumber jvm. So this is the line you have to write in your runner class inside the plugin. Okay, rest is same, feature, tags, etc, etc, rest is same. Now as we have already discussed, in Allure report you do not have to write the status pass or fail by yourself. It will be executing accordingly to the assertion you have added to your testing scenario. Like here in my login test, simply I have executed the test. Okay, and here you can write the assert, fail or pass according to your need as per your requirement. You do not have to write the messages explicitly. Okay, so I have written simple. Everything is same. Your feature file. Okay, this is a simple feature file which you have written different scenarios. This is your step definition file. This is your step definition file. All these things you have discussed before. This is your runner class. Okay, so everything is same. Just we have added the library. Okay, and now I will be again running this particular project. Again it has a Allure results, so I'm deleting it so that it will be generated again. I am deleting it only for your reference purpose because I have executed this project before, so it is already available. So I'm just clicking it, deleting it. Now it is not available, and I will be running the runner class, runner.java, run as JUnit test. Okay, so it is executing. Okay, it has been executed. So this report is generated by TestNG as a JUnit. As we have discussed, it also generates its own pass or fail, and Cucumber generates its own report, which you can look at this URL. This is the Cucumber report. Okay, so now we have added the plugin for the Allure report also. So if you refresh it, so you see I have got the Allure results also. But to watch it, again we have to go to the command prompt, and again I have to go to my project location, that is Priyanka Cucumber. Copy the path. Go to the project location, and again to view the report, write this command Allure serve. This command will work only when you have downloaded this Allure and extracted it and added the path up to the bin. Then only this command will execute, and this command will generate the report from your executed test, and then you can watch it whatever steps. So you can see all the steps, pass or fail, has been generated. So this is how you can create the Allure reports in your TestNG project and Cucumber project. Okay, thank you very much.